Hello my friends, welcome back to our channel. Welcome to my hometown Volgograd. Welcome to the Volgograd streets during this pandemic, and I can say that a month has already passed since the beginning of this pandemic and since the beginning of the lockdown here, and the situation has changed a lot. Even though our president told us to stay at home for 2 more weeks, we need to stay at home till the 12th of May. We need to stay at home during all the holidays. It's really hard for us, for Russians, because the May holidays are the most favorite time of the year, I should say, of most Russians. It is the best holiday time of the whole year. These holidays are much better than the New Year's holidays because you can see the weather. It's so great. It's the best time for walking, for going somewhere, for planning some trips, and just for going to your dacha and maybe to some rivers, lakes, forests and so on. And nowadays all this is forbidden except going to your dacha. But unfortunately not all Russians have their own dachas, and nowadays most Russians understand that they should have one. The roads are being painted, you know, all these signs on the roads. The city is preparing to the 9th of May. Even though this year there are not going to be any celebrations, I suppose, just maybe some celebrations, but closed celebrations. The city is still being prepared. It is getting prepared. Because it should look good, look beautiful. On such an important date, it should be beautiful. Such small shops with the Russian kvass have already appeared everywhere. I do not know how they are going to work this summer. You know, such shops are a very popular symbol of the Volgograd summer. You can see them everywhere. You can buy kvass, lemonade, and all Volgograd citizens like to do it. But wow, I do not know how they are going to work this season. Maybe it will be very hard for them, or maybe they won't just manage to open. It's my first day in the city actually. Maybe you've seen my previous video or not, but you should watch it. Nowadays I prefer to spend time outside of the city, in the countryside, because I can breathe fresh air there, I can spend time outside there, and it is forbidden to do the same here. And it's really hard for me and for my children to sit at home all day long, since morning till night, at the same place, doing the same things. And it's especially hard during the holidays, because the holidays are not cancelled. I'm sorry for this noise. The holidays are not cancelled. People are not going to work, children are not going to study, and they should just I don't know how they are going to spend this time. Just sitting at home and doing nothing, maybe watching TV, watching movies, watching YouTube. And of course it's also good because sometimes you need to spend your time just sitting alone and watching something interesting. But we are already tired of this. I'm sorry for the sun, but I like it so much. You can't see me, but I like the sun so much. I've missed it so much. We've missed such weather so much, and nowadays we can't enjoy it. By the way, there are already more than 400 people infected in the Volgograd region, and every day the situation is getting worse and worse. There are more than 10,000 people infected almost every day. There were more than 10,000 people yesterday, and maybe today there will be even more infected people. We all understand that it's not the end, even though people are waiting for the 12th of May and they think that the president will change the situation in the country, because everyone is tired. I've already told you, everyone is tired. People want to return back to their work. They want to feel more free than they feel now. And people hope that the situation will change. The president told us that he will speak to us on the 9th of May. Of course, he's going to congratulate us on this important day. And he also wants to tell us about the situation in Russia. And most people hope that the situation will change. But as for me, I understand that it's too early, and I think that most people understand that it's really too early for changes. We should still stay at home. Just look at the parking zone of our local shopping mall. I've already shown you this shopping mall in my videos, in my previous videos, and well, you can see the situation here now. And there are also some offices here. I hope you can see them. A tall building of offices. I've already shown you this building too. And no one works there now. It is closed. That is why there are almost no cars here. Oh, I can see a delivery man again. And this is a museum of aliens. Shawarma. The park, the local park, my favorite park, near the Volgograd arena. Another Yandex taxi. Wow, the driver is without a mask. It's strange. And I need to go to, not to the park, but I need to go to the entrance of this park. Oh, and this is what I actually needed. I'm sure you know, my friends, that I sort garbage. I usually do it, and that is why I'm here now. I already have 2 big bags of garbage, plastic, other garbage, and paper. And now I'm going to leave my garbage here. Oh my god, my plastic. This is my plastic. Oh, I need to open. I'm afraid I need 2 hands to do this, so I'm sorry. I'm not going to show you my garbage. I finished with the garbage, and now I want to have a look at the situation in the park. Oh, I haven't been here for more than a month, I suppose. Because now it's not allowed to walk here, and the police patrols try to catch those ones who are not staying home. And nowadays the park is almost empty. There are no entertainings for children, no trampolines that my kids love. The park is extremely beautiful. Do you see those trees? Oh my god, so beautiful. Oh, it's such a pity. I don't know how to express my disappointment because of all this that is happening in the world nowadays. Because May is the time of weddings, the time of football matches that we like to attend here at the Volgograd arena that is situated there. And after the football match, you can just go here and walk and spend some time with your family. It's the time of walking outside, it's the time of having fun, spending time in the fresh air. Wow, but there are still some people at the playground, some children playing there. I'm not going to approach any of these companies of people sitting at the benches, or how are these things called? And I prefer not to walk here with my children because we have a chance to go to the countryside, to their grandparents, and to spend our time there. And I think that it's the best way to not how can I call this, the best way to survive this hard time. You can see everything is closed, all such tiny shops, not shops, but kiosks. In Russian we call them kiosk, ларек, such tiny kiosks with food, with drinks, with ice cream. Everything is closed. Such a fantastic smell. I love the smell so much, so much. We, the citizens of Volgograd, love the lilac very much. We call it the lilac of the victory because it always symbolizes, we associate this flower, this tree, with the time when we celebrate the Victory Day, and that is why we call it the lilac of the victory, and we love it very much. It's high time to go to the supermarket, but I can't leave this place. I feel freedom. Oh my God, I feel freedom. I feel the spring. I feel happiness. I like how I even like to listen to those children shouting and screaming, because it reminds me of our ordinary everyday life that we used to have. And you know, we didn't understand that it was happiness to have such an ordinary everyday life, to go wherever we want, to walk in the evening, to spend our days off with our families in the parks. And now we do not have such a chance, we don't have such an opportunity, and we finally understand that it was real happiness. And oh my God, when all this finishes, maybe we will have an ability to value everything better, I hope. Dandelions, my favorite dandelions. Oh, I've seen already so many people riding their bicycles. This is a delivery man of the Yandex food service, but I've seen many ordinary people riding their bicycles. And I want to do the same, but unfortunately I'm such an unlucky person. I'm afraid to be caught somewhere in the city center, and it's okay for me. I can be caught. I do not want to have problems, but maybe soon I will take my bike and go somewhere. Unfortunately, I can't take it to the countryside because I can't transport it there, and it's rather far from the city. That is why I'm afraid I won't manage to go there by my bike. By the way, you can see the city doggies. I remember that I got some comments about them. People were afraid that the city doggies would suffer because of the situation of the lockdown. As you can see, the city doggies are rather okay, they're sleeping. People and volunteers here still try to take care of these dogs, to feed them. That is why they are not left here alone. And as you can see, some people still walk outside even though it's forbidden, and they also feed the dogs. And here you can see the flags. These flags are the decorations of the city. for the 9th of May. Fireworks. No street markets here. There are usually street markets here. I'm sure you remember one of those street markets. I showed you them last year. And there are people riding their bicycles. And I envy them. I want to do the same. I love Volgograd. I love Volgograd too. And I hope that soon Volgograd will become free from this virus and free from all these problems again. Oh guys, what are you doing? Why are your legs out of your car? Are you going to go like this to the city center? Oh my god, I didn't expect it. Do you see this? I'm going to show you this. Oh my god, these are the tunnels of the trams, of my favorite trams, and they're closed. I've never seen this before. Oh my god. Oh, I'm even going to break the rules and go here to film this. You can see lots of signs that say that it's forbidden to walk here, but now I can do everything. Not everything. I'm not going to go closer there, but I'm going to show you this closer. Luckily I can do it with my camera. The tunnels are closed. Oh my god, there are no trams. No, my favorite trams. The tunnels are closed. The trams are not going to go to the city center and that. Oh, now it looks really like a catastrophe. Like something horrible is happening. Мы ротара. It's a graffiti of support to our beloved Volgograd Rotor, our football team. Now it can't play. The Volgograd arena is closed too. And by the way, there is the kids' hospital. The kids, how can I call this? The kids' hospital where all the children with coronavirus are taken. Kids infection hospital or something like this. I've remembered this song. I do not know why it is playing inside of my head. It is about Christmas, if I'm not mistaken. The most wonderful time of the year. And I can say that it's the most wonderful time of the year now. And we have to stay home. But now you can see much more people here in the streets than before. At the beginning of March, the streets were almost empty. People were sitting at home, they were scared. And now they're getting more and more tired because of this self-isolation. City doggies, hello. Are you sleeping, my friends? Победа. The 75th anniversary of the victory. It's written here that there were 490,000 women fighting during great patriotic war. And the city doggies are sleeping. They do not look sad, hungry, or something like this. Well, I haven't bought what I needed. I haven't listened to music, but it still was a wonderful walk with you, my dearest friends. And thank you very much for being with me. Thank you very much for watching this video. I hope that you are safe. And I'm sending all my best wishes to you and your families. See you in another vlog very soon. Tomorrow I'm going to head back to the countryside to spend my time there with my children, with my nephew, with my niece. And I hope that everything will finish soon. And I wish you health and I wish you happiness. Thank you very much for everything. Bye bye. These are my potatoes. I finally bought them. As you can see, there are many people in the supermarket. It is not safe to be here.